Oh my God, y'all ain't gonna believe all the shit stuff I just said. Okay, but maybe it was good that I didn't say it. I'm back, y'all. Phone overheated. I ain't gonna repeat what I said because YouTube really might not like that because it definitely was saying that there was a issue. Thank you, Monique. I saw it pop up there just now. Thank you. I appreciate you. It just popped up there. Thank you. Yeah, I know. Solomon, I had it on the dashboard. I like it up there because I don't like looking here. If I'm looking this way, I'm getting ready to drive, and I was like, if I'm looking this way, I'm gonna have y'all up here. I don't like looking here because y'all in my cup holder. But what I was getting ready to say to Solomon was, now I know it's 1, 2, 3, it's 4, it's 5 of y'all in here, and let's say it's only 2. YouTube, I guess it ain't a view. It's not a view on the live until y'all been on here a certain amount of time, the amount of period of time before they actually let y'all show up up at the top how many people in here. You know, Stash got off his thing. If Bambi in here, Stash got off his live on his way off his live. It went from like 10 people in the room to 509. When I went back to Stash's live because I got pushed out somehow, it just disappeared. And I came back. It said he had like 509 and he was ending the live. I'm like, what? Hey, George and Black. Why I gotta be quiet? What I gotta be quiet for? We got 864 views. His live did. Salute. Hustle man. Hey, positive crash outs. Peace and love. Y'all know y'all caught me on the live earlier, and this is me coming back. I don't know, earlier, not earlier, a few moments ago, my phone overheated, so I came in here back to say, Shalom, shalom, my sister Fatima, Taylor. Hi. Hey, Georgia Black. Good self-esteem. Okay. But you told me I had to be quiet. I'm like, it's my live. Why the hell I got to be quiet now? Now you telling me to be quiet. Like, I got to be quiet. I ain't about to be quiet. I'm about to drive, though. But I ain't about to be quiet. But y'all know I was talking about the shorts. And then Solomon has said, just to kind of double tap that screen and like the live, y'all. It's 16 people, 18 people in here. Let's like the live. Come on, just like the live. Really? Like, it should be like etiquette. When you come into a room, boom, boom. This is the etiquette when you come into a live, y'all. This is the etiquette. I don't care who. This is the etiquette. You double tap the screen, hit the like. You say, peace and love to the guests, to the host. You greet the chat either as a whole or individually. You engage, or you double tap this. That's one option. Or you double tap the screen and you stay in the bushes. But like the live, like the live. All right, fishy things. Is that fishy things? Oh, 5Gs, my sister. Okay, look at here. So this is what Solomon was like, saying that, YouTube, let me turn this down because I feel like I'm screaming over the air. He says that YouTube on closed accounts will remove them from your platform. They'll remove subscribers. Yes, this is true. This is true. This is true. But when you're losing, okay, when you're losing a good amount, that's the second damn squirrel I done seen dead in the road. I'm just not liking them killing the squirrels. Oh, I don't like dead animals. I don't like it. I don't like it. All right, so Um, that's true that you lose subscribers based on closed accounts. I'm pretty sure. But what you're losing is this. If you find out that your subscribers are now disappearing after you've engaged in a live stream or in some type of community where it's a constant everybody subbing to everybody at the same time, if someone subbed to more than on a continuous basis, back to back to back to back, my account, where they're going to in turn remove you as a. Thank you so much, Hustle Man. I appreciate it. I wish I could put up my video I did to celebrate it. Hold on one second, y'all. I can't. Okay. I can't see what it's saying. Oh, it's messing up. I'm on the freeway, y'all. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Woo! This is crazy. You can hear me? Okay, so what is Solomon talking about? Like poof, just out of nowhere, right? I also it's going in and out. Okay, sis, hold on with me. Hold on with me. Give me a minute. Hold on. See me now? Can y'all hear me now? Thank you so much. Jamar, I want y'all, if y'all are not connected, this is very important right here. If y'all can hear me, if y'all can hear me, if you are not connected to my little brother, Jamar Toon, very open to learning and growing, and I want you to tap into him. He's a young fella, okay? He's a young fella, and I want you to please encourage him and go over and tap in with him, okay? If you have not, a lot of y'all are connected to Jamar, but if you're not connected to Jamar, I'm asking you to do so. If you could drop a one in the chat, please let me know that you can hear me. Please drop a one in the chat if you can hear me, okay? Let me know that you can hear me, because I am back at my home here. Where's my case at? Said about Jamar. Thank you so much for all of you that will do so. Jamar, you don't have your wrench. Let me give you your wrench. Hold on. Hold on. There. Now you got your wrench, so you can go and you can connect with others too. Okay, that you're not connected with in this group. That's my little brother. Make sure y'all check him out. Thank you so much, all of y'all. Um, okay, so what I wanted to tell y'all was that when you go in and you get these subscribers through these means of connecting through lives, like I do collab and grows, right? My collab and grow is not meant for you to do sub for sub. Okay, so collab and grow is for you to connect, because I do have you dropping your link so people can connect with you, so they can go see what your channel is about. I encourage you to connect with the person that is on my platform. I encourage you to do all those things, absolutely. But what I'm not encouraging you to do is to do sub for sub, okay? So I'm not asking you to do a sub for sub. I'm going to sit right outside here because it's a beautiful day, y'all. And I'm going to see if I can put up a background here. Hold on. I can't see nothing. What I'm asking you to do in that instance is just subscribe to one another if that's what you choose to do. Not just necessarily going to someone's channel to say, "Oh, I sub, I'm waiting." Mm-mm. Don't, and please don't ever you do that to me, you'll be waiting. Okay? I'm just letting you know. If you come to my channel, or you we are in a group, and you say, "Queen, I just subbed to your channel and I'm waiting," you will be waiting. Okay? You will be waiting. Because I am not, and I repeat, not engaging in that kind of conversation, because that kind of conversation says to me that you think that I'm down with sub for sub, and I ain't down for sub for sub. I learned my lesson early on in this process that sub for sub is not it. First of all, it's against YouTube guidelines. Did y'all know that? Did you know that it's against YouTube guidelines? Give me a minute to get me a. How did it do that? Anyway. Okay, there we go. Ow. Okay, so um, then the other part of that is let me see what's going on here. Exactly. Alana! Peace and love, sis. Peace and love. Great interview yesterday. I didn't catch it live, but I actually did watch the replay as best as I could because it was kind of glitchy. But I did watch it, and I understood everything. But I need to do my research. That's why I was definitely there for that. Yes, yes. So with that being said, thank you, Fatima. All right, so now this is what I want to do. So Solomon Project says that people know it's against the guidelines, so they do it deliberately to mess with your channel. Well, honestly, they're not messing with my channel. They're messing with my subs. It's not going to impact my channel because I'm not subbing them. You get what I'm saying? So it's not a sub for a sub. And I'm never subbing for subbing. You know what I'm saying? That's something on my screen that's driving me absolutely batty, y'all. Okay. I'm never subbing for subbing. That's never happening on my part. I learned my lesson. Like I said, I used to be on those sub trains back in the early days because I thought doing sub trains was where it was at. You know what I'm saying? I thought, oh, this is an easy way to get your subscribers. You go on these sub trains and go in there, and underneath there was like all small YouTubers gather here, gather here. Don't gather there. Don't gather there. Don't gather there. Exactly. Positive crash outs. Look at this. So this is what I'm saying. This is actually I made assumptions because we do get new people into the community and people who rock with me new all the time. And I don't repeat this as often as probably as I should, but I don't want it to sound like a broken record. But I really want you to understand that sub for sub is not it. And it's going to impact the person that you're subbing to. I'm very deliberate in what I do, even in the instance that I'm connecting with you and I'm interested in your channel. I don't even sub to you the same day. If I connect with you in a live, I save your content to watch later. I may watch a short or a short video on your channel immediately, leave you a message, let you know that I was there and how I came about your channel. Then I do not subscribe. A day or two later, I will come back because I go through my watch later content and because I save one of your long form videos, I'm going to watch it, I'm going to comment on it, and I'm going to subscribe that day. Why do I do that? Because I want my subscription to stick. It's been too many times that I've gone to channels and I was like, because watch this. I don't know where I found you at Positive Crash Outs. I don't know how we got connected. But what I'm going to tell you is it wasn't until was it this rising or yesterday that I realized that I was not connected to you anymore because I was. Do you see what I'm saying? I was subscribed to you. I know this 100% because I love the name of your channel. I remember subscribing to you specifically. The same thing happened when with Honey Lover Friend. Back way back in the day. These are ones that stick out in my head. Honey Lover Friend, same thing happened. I have subscribed to her and on live when I was going and reviewing people's channels and telling people, hey, this is some people that you want to connect with. And I was like, honey, and if you came in my live, I put your channel up on my thing. This is something I did back in the day, y'all. I put your channel up there and I would be like, telling you about how I got connected to this person, how great their channel is, what I love about their channel. And I went to go pull up Honey Lover Friend, and it didn't even say I was subscribed. You know how embarrassing that is? Because at the end of the day, you telling people that you supporting somebody that you connected with, and you're not even subscribed to them, but you thought you were, but your subscription didn't stick. So this is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Stop freaking subbing for subbing. I know it's convenience that you can do it right now and then you know it's done and you ain't got to go back. But if if this is not a business for you and you ain't gonna put no work into it, because that's work. If you want the sub and you want the sub to stick to you, then you need to teach people how you want to be sub to. So that's how I want to be sub to. If you forget about me and don't sub to me, then that's fine. But I'd rather you not sub to me and don't and the sub instead of the sub falling off. I also rather you if you're not gonna watch my content, just don't sub because actually um that impacts the click through rate on there. Okay, so I don't know if y'all know what the click through rate but it's the one where um give me a second, let me find my keys. The click through rate is the part where if you scrolling on YouTube and you see somebody's content pop up there and it says it's like a recommendation and you scroll past it because that's not something you want to watch, but that's somebody you subscribe to, then now my click through rate looks bad because it looks like, oh, even my own subscribers don't want to watch my content. Why should YouTube push my content out to other people if my own subscribers don't want to watch it? You get what I'm trying to say? So let me move on. I wanted to read positive. She says, wow, not gonna lie. I didn't know I have seen so many channels doing that and thought it was cool. But when I started joining communities, her stuff fell off. I'm sure that's what she was going to say. Okay. Yes, I love you too, Jamar. You know I love you over here too. Um, yes, Fatima. Wait and sub only if you're interested. Exactly. Sub for sub is definitely frowned upon in YouTube eyes. I don't rock with it either. They'll shadow ban you on TikTok if you do it. Oh yeah, I got shadow banned before on TikTok. Um, Coco. There go my sis. Hey, Coco. Okay. Yo Yo in here too. Hey Yo Yo. You know who it is. Homebody Trish. Come get with this. Homebody Trish in the house. Oh, did your shorts disappear? Your shorts disappeared before Trish. No. Oh, like done. Okay. I was gonna say Tales by Sean said do not be talking about you subscribed and done. We gonna be fighting. Don't be doing that. Trish. Hey, Shanse. I was over on your channel earlier today. Q, 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 Q. Peace and love. 5Gs. Monique. But the time has been wrong on them. Oh yeah, the time has been wrong on your shorts. Like my time was wrong on my shorts too. That short I just did, it said I was an hour and 29 minutes, and I posted that at 9 o'clock this morning. And I just looked at it, it said an hour and 29 minutes. I'm going to look on my computer right now and see what's going on since I'm sitting here. Oh, look at this. Fatima says, I'll be honest, I didn't see my channel flourish until I did a sub chop. I unsubscribed from all the channels I wasn't truly supporting. And then I saw an increase in productivity on YouTube. Now, I don't know if y'all paying attention. That's some good information. Exactly. Exactly, Trish. Exactly. Yes. Absolutely, positively. That's some great information, y'all. That's some great information. Let me take my purse off. That's some great information. Information. Hold on a minute. You know, it is. It is. That's a. I mean, I don't know what. Can you share? Do you want to come up? I can share my link with you. You want to come up here and explain that and share with me why you did so? Come on up here. You want to come up here? Oh, and earlier, I don't know if Faith is still in here, but earlier Faith asked how I can have someone come up on the channel after I've already. Okay, I'm going to share the link with you. After I've already done it, you have to prepare for somebody to come up. You have to say that you're going to share the link, and then you share the link, and then when they come in the background, you pull them up. So you already do it right away. But she's gonna come up here and explain it. So give me just a second to get her on the line. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Rising Phoenix, peace and love. I sent it to you, sis. I sent it to you. I sent it to you. Come on up. I sent it to your messages on I didn't email it. I sent it to the messages. All right, I'm going to go to my right now to my short just to see where it's at. Remember, it was at 290 when I first got on this live, y'all. 290. That's where it was. Oh, let me change that picture. I didn't know it was the one with my eyes closed. I don't like that one. Hold on. Even something happened where YouTube asked, could it have permission to like all my pictures, and now it's not even allowing me to choose my photos. That's a weird. That's I'm not even gonna worry about it. I took it off altogether. Y'all can look at my background. Andy Mine. Peace, peace. Andy Mine is in the house. Hold on. Did it come up? There she go. There she go.
Peace and love. Let me turn. Yeah, guys. Top. Really, because Queen, can you see me? I see you doing peace and love, but you're frozen. But yeah, I found that I just had so much traffic going on with YouTube. I had a lot of subscribers um that I really wasn't interacting with, and a lot of it came from that sub train that you were talking about. Um, I really don't know how many hundreds that I chopped off. Once I did that, I start seeing productivity. I start seeing the analytics bringing in people, channels that I was interested in. That so I saw that true connection working out with YouTube. Can you hear me, sis? Okay, but you frozen. Yeah. But yeah, that's when I started as a darn, it looked like shorts started increasing, viewership started increasing, original sub counts started coming to me. I wasn't going out reaching for them. They were every day I was getting 10 new subs, 10 new subs, 10 new subs. And people started continuously engaging. And that was only after I probably it could have been close to 500 that I dropped.
Wow.
Mhm.
Y'all
So
hear that?
so my numbers are so manageable now, and it's less stress on me that I can actually rotate around. It's still a lot to rotate around to, but and I'm getting the same rotation back to me, and so that's therefore everything is going up because only thing I can say now everything is kind of on the up and up if you know what I mean.
Right. I do know what you mean. And so basically what you saying, if y'all listening to this, she's saying that she cut subs that she was not engaging with, which I mean is definitely beneficial because she's saying things was feeding to. If I'm wrong, correct me. You're
Go
saying
ahead.
things was feeding to you that you weren't even interested in because you were sub to these people who you didn't have true interest in when you were doing that sub train.
I had no true interest in, did not invest the time to be interested in because I was running out of time, basically. You know, you just get into a point where you're just spinning wheels. Okay, I'm going over here to say hey. I'm going over here to say hey. Now I'm more relaxed because I'm going over here to say hey because I like what you're doing. Like I say, everything is on the up and up now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. So you know, as Cozy say, I got some sub cleaning to do.
it,
Because you
it
know
helps.
what? I never even, so what I had started doing because I was like, okay, I see the same people, like you're saying, you see the same people doing the same things. It's mostly the ones that's engaging, and you know who you engage with in addition to that, whether they come back and engage or not, you know who that is.
Right.
So if you are subtracting, especially the ones that you took that you got during sub training or whatever that is,
Hmm.
um, it's like on the old, she on the old feed, on the old line. Um, yeah, so if you have that going on, then you could probably weed out. I don't know. If I got 500 people to get rid of, then I got way too many subs as it is. No, I'm just kidding.
No, the thing about it, Queen, is you have to realize that you're sub to those people. YouTube is believing that that was a true sub. So your analytics is based off of what you've subbed to.
Too. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
And it's messing you up. And you're not finding your true channel. You're not finding your true people. You know what I'm saying? You're not
Mm.
up your interests. But you've done that to yourself because you subscribe to them. You know, YouTube is not doing it. They're just basing their information,
On what
you
you
know,
did.
on what you did, and it comes back to bite you.
Wow, y'all. That is some man. Woo! I don't know. I mean, I guess that's some work to do. How many days does it take you to do that?
Took a long time. It took a long time.
And
It
when did you
because you
start to see the results?
and then it almost instantly. Almost I was within a couple of weeks. I said, darn, your shorts are increasing, views are increasing. I'm getting channel recommendations. You know, and then the thing about that surprised me is that I started getting more subs, like I say, 10, 15 subs every day that I wasn't even out there searching for. So
Wow.
and I wasn't returning the sub to them, you know, I wasn't returning the sub to them at all. And also when you do that, if you're not engaging with the people that you're subscribed to, you're helping them when you just cut yourself off because like you were saying earlier, YouTube looks at that as okay, your subscribers are not even engaging with you.
Right.
Eh, so you're doing a big favor if you do that. You're doing a
Mm,
very favor to that channel.
yeah. Wow.
Hey
Wow.
everybody.
Wow. Wow.
But
Wow.
yeah, I did and now like I say everything on the up and up. If you get a subscribe if I subscribe to you it's really because Fatima is going to truly support you, you
Well, at
know.
least y'all know.
We
And that's,
some
I
of
mean,
us
I
have
learned down the line though. Like, I mean, I got a lot of that. I got a lot of dead on the back end too. I mean,
Yeah.
people I couldn't even tell you who it was. If you pull one of them subscribers out of here, I'll be like, I don't even know.
I don't even know you.
I don't even know. Right. Bean, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Bean is one of my new subscribers today. We met on Stash Cash's channel. We connected instantly. Loved her energy. She's a young lady, kind of like my Jamar. Kind of like
Okay.
my Jamar, for sure. And I definitely will be over there because I mean she dropping some gems over there. she is. She is. I'm
Yeah.
not making that up. I'm not making that up at all. But again, I told her I will subscribe to you tomorrow or the next day. She subscribed to me, but I'll get back over there. I did watch her content. Matter of fact, I went back and watched some more because I saw a title that I was interested in afterwards. So sometimes it's like that. So that's just kind of what it kind of goes back to what Fatima is saying. Something catches your attention. It may be definitely something that you will watch and engage in. If I go to your channel and I don't like it, I'm going to leave a message for you. I'm going to let you know that I was there, but I may not subscribe. But if because
Yeah.
and my key that I've subscribed either will be, I'm new here or I'm glad to be part of your,
Right.
community or something like that. If that's not in the message, just so I mean, this and the person ain't here, so they won't know that. But if that's not in the message, I didn't subscribe.
And then the thing about it, if they come and engage in your channel, you don't have to subscribe to them. You go back and watch their video. You've shown the support. You just didn't give them the subscription.
Description. Y'all listen, listen, listen. This golden. Say it one more time, sis. One more time.
No, I'm just saying, like now, I'm kind of on hold with subscribing because I'm overwhelmed. So if I'm getting a lot of people, I don't know where they're coming from, but they're showing me support. I still go over and watch their channel and I show them. But I don't. I'm not. You know,
You're breaking up, sis.
um, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I was just saying that as you get these new people who are coming on, they're showing you support. They've watched your video. You can go back over, watch their video, show them that same support, but you don't have to subscribe to them.
Right.
Yeah, you don't have to. I strongly recommend. I'm just at the point. I'm not subscribing unless I plan to continue to support in full.
Right.
Yeah.
I apologize. Look at me. I'm trying to find me some smoothie. Okay. And now y'all hear that, right? So you can support. You don't have to subscribe. To support somebody don't mean you have to subscribe because if they subscribe to you, like she said, if they actually come back to your channel, this is golden, y'all. Golden. You hear me? Golden. If they actually come back to your channel after they subscribe to you, they come back to your channel, they watch your content, they're going to leave a message. Hey, love this video. Or girl, you right. This was what it was. Whatever they say, you comment back to them and then go over to their channel and watch their stuff. That's it. And you
Yeah.
ain't got to be subscribed. But that's actually how I return most of my views. I used to return it by who showed up in my up in my stream, but I can't do it like that anymore because like Fatima just dropped the bomb. It's why I'm not getting my people. Fatima does not come through my feed like she used to, y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, because what I think it does is it overrides over time. It overrides with whatever you've been coming subscribed to.
Mhm.
You got to think about it. I'm subscribed to a lot of gardening channels. I get a lot of recommendation on gardening. But if you're
Right.
not releasing content and you're a live person like I am, for instance, I released that content recently, but to tap into exactly what I'm talking about and put me in some kind of genre and push me out into the algorithm, may be very hard when I haven't been releasing any content recently, right? But when I was doing the vegan food and I was releasing those easy, and they was
Yeah.
coming back to me. The same kind of recommendations that I was putting out, the content I was putting out was coming back to me. But if you're not
Okay.
doing that and you're doing lives or you're not even releasing enough content for YouTube to even realize who you are or what you're
What
doing,
they're gonna base it off of your
they're
subscriptions.
gonna
Yeah.
base it off of your subscriptions.
Right.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. We got some chat here. Hold on. Bean says, hold on, let's go back a little bit further. A little bit further. Hold on. Oh, Jamar says Queen and Fatima.
Hi,
and
Jamal.
and Alana says this is very beneficial. Coco says that's Fatima's link. Oh, I don't know. And then Tales by Shanzay say sometimes they watch one video for you and nothing else after that, even when you're supporting them back to back. This is true. And so Shanzay, this is the point that kind of Fatima is making. At least this is what I'm getting out of it. And I think it's real beneficial that she's saying this. Let's say that person that you're supporting that person and you're watching it, but if you're genuinely watching it because you're interested, then you're maybe interested in them and they may not be interested in you. And at the same time, if you're leaving messages and comments on there, everybody don't do what I do. You leave a message or comment on me, I'm coming over to your channel. I mean, it may not even be the same day, but I'm coming over there. I've been catching up with all my stuff. Everybody that's been commenting all those celebrations, people that shared out, thank you, congratulations. Oh my gosh, I feel like I'm overwhelmed because I ain't never had this much to go back and do, but people are like all over the place. So I got a lot of work to do. I fell asleep. Matter of fact, Shanzay, I fell asleep on your stories last night.
Got new stories.
I was
Shantae,
on the
you got
stories. Yep.
new
Yep. I went all the way back to the beginning because I knew I hadn't seen the very first ones. I saw like
stories?
more of the more recent ones. So I went all the way back to the beginning to watch some of the first ones. Right.
Girl, I'm
So if y'all
addicted.
haven't connected with Tales by Shanzay, she's a I guess what do you want to call her? A author, and
Yeah,
she
she
writes
generated stories.
digital.
AI generated stories.
They're very, very good. They're very, and they engage and they keep you. It's almost like watching TV without the movie. I mean, because I had my eyes closed and I was sitting up there visualizing everything that happened. I was like, that. I wanted to say
That,
that bitch. I can't believe they acting like that. Like I mean, it's some good stories, y'all. It's some good stories. But that's Shanzay. So that's what I would say, Shanzay, that these people, you can't worry about what other people are doing, whether they're coming back to you or not coming back to you, because if you're genuinely interested in their content, you're gonna show up. And
yeah.
sometimes people get lost in the sauce because for a minute, I'm gonna be honest, Shanzay, you got lost, and then I was somehow you popped up and it was that story. It was the story about the girl who found out that the brother was the. You know what I'm okay.
Yes, I know that's exactly what I was.
Look, I ain't gonna even go no further. Look, she like,
They wife said the girl was obsessed, and it turned out it was her brother. Y'all fill in the blanks.
yes, it was a whole bunch of craziness. That was some craziness. But yeah, so that's how I ended up back over there and then started watching it. And I started watching it going back. And then I was like, I'm gonna start at the very end and pop up because it may have some part twos like that one, right? So I kind of got lost, right? And then let's see here. Now we got Ghana. Solomon says Ghana. I gotta get out to Ghana. She's not in Ghana yet, Solomon. She is moving to Ghana very soon. Come August, end of August, she'll be in Ghana. So she'll be doing a lot of content from there. She's building her home there. Definitely, she'll have that kind of content. Right now, she does a lot
Queen,
of.
we will have a business. We will be dropping that down the line for you all.
Absolutely, she want me to come to Ghana with her, y'all. Um, I ain't mad about it because I want to come too. She gonna have me a house built. All right.
Queen is like, I'm not telling that yet. She looked at me like, since we talking about that. No, we ain't talking about that right now. Go ahead, Queen.
No, she do want me to come to Ghana, and I am very interested, and I'm definitely watching her journey. So, I'm one of those that make a split decision. And if y'all have been walking with me, y'all know, because y'all be like, you did that on YouTube? I don't know if I want to do that. I'm gonna do it because I want to see if it works.
I ain't got time to think about nothing.
Right. I mean, you just got to make it happen. That's what I'm saying these days. I mean, you think about it. I don't know if y'all know Fatima's story. Now, if y'all don't, y'all probably should either watch the interview that I did with her because she dropped a lot of nuggets there, or go back and watch her journey. She'll tell you about it. Because
Yeah,
it's very interesting how she ended up go to Ghana to begin with, and the fact that I ain't gonna even say it because I want y'all to go find out for yourself about the whole thing itself. Because that's. All right. So now, Bean says, "Thank you for the tips. I'm still learning, and I find what you are saying to be valuable." Absolutely, Bean. Um, Monique, you're welcome. Coco, Cozy at Coco's, Golden, Solomon. I subscribe to her channel, a channel about horses. I popped in just to say, hey, Solomon is retarded. I want y'all to know that Solomon, he is a jokester. He said HAY. I just popped in to say, hey.
yeah,
Um, Journey of My Life says you will know your true supporters after monetization. From I was monetized. I cashed out over 400 monthly. We need supporters, not followers. I hear you. Let's go, Journey of My Life. Let's go, sis. Positive
congrats.
Crash Out says 100. And this is exactly, hold on, we're going to go back to that statement. This is exactly what I was talking about a few moments ago. I am not here for no games. This is not a game to me. YouTube is real life to me. And this is how I'm running it. I run it like a business. I'm not running it like a game. I do be
Right.
on here and I kiki and I have a good time. But it's everything I do has a strategy to it. It's
You,
building me to it's a pillar that takes me to the next level. It's a pillar. I'm building pillars, and it's gonna build me a whole castle over here at the Queen's Palace. Okay, all right.
yeah. About
Okay.
that. How many of us can use extra $400? Blessings on you, sis. Blessing, blessing, blessing.
Oh, I ain't sneezing at that at all. Because if I get extra 400, a sister
Man,
like me, let's go.
uh,
Let's
multiply
go.
that 16. Multiply 400 times 16. That's how much Ghana money that would be for me, y'all.
Wow. Wow. So I wonder this. So now I got a question for you since you said that. Now, when you get to Ghana and you recording in Ghana and your location is now Ghana, do you get paid?
United States, and my money will still be dollars.
Oh, really?
Yes, yes, yes,
Oh, you did that research, didn't you?
yes. I'm not a Canadian citizen. I'm just an American citizen living in Ghana. I still have to pay my tax, okay? Therefore, my
Okay.
money don't be dollars.
I hear you.
Convert to Ghana CDs.
Okay, look, she know because I just thought about that. Like, ain't they gonna turn that into Ghana money?
No,
Um,
that's gonna
mm,
be still American cold hard cash.
okay, that's what
Yep.
I'm talking about. Coco
So
says I'm getting
American
people.
banking this and then be transferred over to the Ghanaian banking system.
See, see, I can't wait to see how it work out. Honestly, I can't. You breaking up, so I wasn't finna talk over you, but I thought you was done talking. It just keep breaking up a little bit.
Okay.
Uh, I'm getting people. Coco says I'm getting people I don't even know in my feed. Well, that's gonna be that they're referred to you based on again like what you are, who you subscribe to, what kind of content you release, that kind of thing. So they're gonna send it to you. I met some of my most golden people. Today I'm doing the panel. I told you Stephanie 57 Journey. I met her through just a feed coming through across my feed because she did what I did. She was into health and wellness, and so am I. And so I saw her and I clicked on her channel, and there she was. She was saying it was no. She's talking about her journey, but prior to like a no meat January or something like that. And so I was
Okay.
like, oh, so I mean, I followed her journey all the way through January, and then all of a sudden I saw, she was working out, she was doing, we was cool. And then I saw her do like a panel, and then that's how I met Coach Norene. You see what I'm saying? So you will connect with people who do what you do if you have the right thing on your channel, because
Yeah.
that fed to me based on what I did. So
Yeah.
you will get the right people, but if you're getting people that you don't know and the kind of stuff you like, why are they even recommending this kind of person to me? Then there's something
Right.
wrong with the algorithm for your channel. And
Based
I
on.
remember, not honey, but Homebody Trish, you know who it is. She had asked that question before. How does she get her feed to be things that she's interested in? And you kind of answered that just now.
Yeah.
For
I
sure.
related to queens to just you got to get rid of that background noise. And what I mean by that, those channels that you're not really supporting, get rid of them. And also, I was thinking as well, I there were some channels that I was truly connected to way back in the that I'm no longer connected to because all of the other channels that came in kind of pushed those to the background and I lost them. I lost I lost my true connection from the beginning.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I was subscribing, and they was, subscribing back to me, and it just pushed away the original. Maybe I would say at least 50 channels that I was truly connected to.
Mm-hmm.
I've looked way back when.
And you had a lot of stuff on people that you was connected to through Ghana, right?
Um, yeah, I had some people who I was connected to through Ghana, but it wasn't moving fast, so I got on that train.
Yeah.
Coming up the fast way.
I remember them trains. I'm glad I mean, it wasn't that long ago though, y'all. Gotta know it. I only been on here 6 months, y'all. It'll be 7 months next week. So y'all know I ain't been on here that long. I honestly, and I was on that train probably the second month in. And I remember feeling like, why in the world with all of these, I I can't remember what was the number. It was like 30 something subscribers I lost. I was like, and I
Mhm.
remember exactly where I was at. And I heard somebody say that person's name like they was a person that, motivated them and was, and I was like, wow. I'm like, but they had me on the train and I lost 30 subscribers. I ain't really that cool. I ain't saying no names, y'all. I ain't saying no names. But yeah. Um, Journey in My Life says people don't watch ads, only the real true supporters do. Okay, so today I was on one of my other channels because I got Premiere. I mean, a premium. I'm talking Premiere. I got premium, right?
Mhm.
So if you are fully monetized, and I know that you're fully monetized, um, I'm just curious. So I go to one of my other channels and I click on it. So Zoe Madden is now fully monetized. That's my brother. Congratulations over there. I don't think he in here, but congratulations. And so I
Yes.
intentionally, because I wanted to see the ads, and there
Yes.
they were. And they were
Oh.
just, and I just sat there and was looking like, okay. And then he popped up. Like the ad came on first, and then he
Mhm.
popped up. And I'm like, yes, this is so cool. But I don't get to see that because I'm on premium, right? So they automatically just come through. But I watch it. I'm a person that watch all the content. I watch it all the way through, y'all. I watch everything. Anybody, I don't care who it is.
Yeah.
If I click on your live, a replay for your live, I'm watching the whole live because I'm dedicated to it. But
Yeah.
if I know I don't have that kind of time, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna be like, oh, okay. They go 5 minutes and 16 seconds. Let me do that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna do your ads, but I'm not doing those ads that turn into 20 and 30 minutes now. Some of those ads are tricky. They don't never end. They don't never end. It's like, now this been 10 minutes. Come on now. It's been 15 minutes now. Come on, I got to go.
No, he had a two or two on this particular one. He had a two of two. It was like, promotion two, promotion one of two, and then promotion two of two. And I just sat there and watched it. I don't even remember what it was about. I didn't even care. I just was watching it, like,
Yeah.
because
Okay.
I just wanted to see it. I feel good because I'm like close to Zoe. So being close to Zoe make me feel like, okay, I'm really seeing one of my people get
Yeah.
their
Y'all
their
already know.
fundages. So
Queen,
yeah.
Chef, Zoe, Rudy, and myself, we are the original Fast Five.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Repeat it.
Now, are you fully monetized or are you on your first monetization?
On the first monetization, sis, I need about 400 hours to get to
That's coming.
4,000.
That's coming.
I'm
That's
working.
coming. That's coming.
Now I gained about 200 watch outs in over the last 3 or 4 days. So I'm doing something right. I don't know. I'm
Oh yeah, it's
trying.
coming. It's coming. It's coming. Uh
So
that's coming. And Cozy Coco says, say that again. We're so behind. I'm coming. I'm coming up. Definitely Journey. Yes, Jamar. Thank you, Monique. I really appreciate it from Jamar. Jamar. Okay. uh, Journey of my life. I am demonetized to July. My supporters still show up for me every day supporting. Yes, journey of my life. That's what I'm saying. You know who the real ones is. You know, you'll see the difference. And you know, it always boggles my mind. I know I keep stopping, but when I'm reading these messages, I know I'm behind. I apologize, y'all, but just bear with me because I'd be on people's live and they be behind, and I'd be thinking, get to my statement, get to what I said. But I know you
okay.
gotta just be patient. I'm coming. I'm coming. But I see that these people who have like absorbent amount of subscribers. I mean, lots and lots of subscribers, but no views. And that bothers me so much because I know that can be me. You get what I'm saying? Like I can have all the subscribers in the world and not get the views.
Yeah.
It's really not the subscribers that get the views, but it is your subscribers, and I should say supporters, that
Supporter.
actually keep you being pushed out into the algorithm, the ones that's actually watching your content, that helps you
Right.
get those new supporters to come in and want to watch your content too. But you
Right.
know, the only ones that we can plead to are those that show up like this and show up on our lives and show up in our space, that we can have a conversation with, that really know where we at, and they kind of got a meeting of the minds. Because half the time you're going to see that if we're talking YouTube content like we're talking right now, and your channel is about something else like mine is, and then I got people who are actually interested in what I do as far as you know um health and wellness. And if I don't know if y'all realize, but I back down a lot on the YouTube content, YouTube information, being a YouTube connoisseur of sorts,
Right.
because of it, because I didn't want that to become who
What
wanted to
on
be part of my channel, because that's not what I do, and I didn't want my channel to become that. So I started coming back into my zone of what I do, and I did that because I wanted to gather that kind of people to my channel.
right.
And so, like today, I'm having this conversation. But if anybody is out there in the, because this chat is moving, but it's 19 people in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. But it's moving. But at the same time, that could be my people in the background. Like, what is she talking about? This ain't
That ain't
health and wellness, right? Right, right.
yeah.
This ain't it, right? But they still here. You get what I'm
Yeah.
saying? They're still here. They're like, okay, we're gonna hear what she got to say, right? So, and she got a guest.
Pertinent information. We're just
Mhm.
trying to show you how you need to clean house, do some cleaning on YouTube. You
Absolutely,
know.
absolutely, absolutely. Taylor says, I do what I say I'm going to do. I watch, I leave a comment, and I return. Absolutely, Taylor. Positive Crash Out says 100. Alana retracted her statement. If we don't acknowledge your people in the chat, you get some offended, and they get it. Some get offended and stop supporting. Wow, journey of my life. That is crazy. They must, but you know what, for my thing is this, I get it, but it's always hard for me to get this part. If you're a content creator and you do lives, unless you become this expert in being a live interactor, how are you going to if the chat is moving, you're having a conversation like I'm addressing your comment right now. I
Mhm.
stopped the chat because this stuff still coming in at the bottom, because this movie, it keeps pushing itself up. So something's coming in at the bottom. If you're a true content creator, you know that I will get to you and I will acknowledge you I just don't see you yet. So for me, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to tell. I don't want to make it seem like I don't care, but what I'm trying to tell you is we have to realize we're all content creators.
Yeah.
99% of your freaking people that you're connected to are content creators themselves. They're not going to be able to support you 100%. That's why you need to get out here in this community of your own, create your extension of this. This is an extension. Do you know that's why I do collab and grow? Because guess what? Those people who are connected to the people who I interview don't know who I am.
Yeah.
But then they get to know who I am. And if they're interested in who I am, then they're going to come over and be part of me. And then I get to know them. And then I might interview them. And then they have an extension that's beyond the person that I interview. And
Right.
it grows. It's like a tree with all the limbs. And then it gets the leaves. And then it gets the sprouts and the flowers. And it grows and it grows and it grows and it grows. This is
Yep.
not you gotta see past the fact that I'm not acknowledging you in the chat. I get what she's saying because people do get upset about that. And I did learn something from
And
Anthony.
I'm just point that when I come into a chat, I just want to say, hey, one time, hey, everybody, future, past, and present, because I'm there to listen to what's going on, you know? And it gets very distractive to have to speak to every single person that comes in
Every time. Yeah.
every
But
but
I know that people do that
yeah,
on the levels of, especially when somebody new comes in, because you might want to figure out, I said content creator, are you a
it feels good, Queen. And when you do have that blue wrench, I do think you're supposed to speak to everybody that come in. I
mm-hmm.
you make that person that come in feel welcome. I do believe that too.
Yeah.
But sometimes I just want to say, "Hey, y'all," and then I want to just sit back and listen.
Absolutely. All right, and then simply Alana says I need to get over there. I love a good story time. Yes, Alana, definitely. Cozy says right. Shanze says thank you. Everyone in the chat, love y'all from Jamar.
We love you too, Jamar.
Absolutely, we love you. Tales by Shanze says, Tales by Shanze says, I know. Yeah, okay. I know that story. Okay. Oh, you know that story. Andy might know the story we was talking about. um, did they do that? Do the dirty? Oh no, they did. I don't know. Go to see if they did. I don't remember.
I don't remember that. But
Um,
I think you
Tell
want
my
to
son
go.
say you gotta watch to find out, Solomon.
I think.
Don't
I
be
think.
very sad. She moved there. Okay. Oh, don't be very sad when she moves there. Oh, I won't be that sad. I'm coming to see her. That
Oh
was
yeah.
that was Jamar. Jamar. Simply Alana says, I want to visit a Ghana too. Oh, she'll have you over. Come on, just tell her. She'll let you come over.
Don't worry about hotel fee. We got you.
Yes. Homebody Trish says, yes, Fatima. Fatima and Queen, such great true supporters. That's right. That was from
Trish.
Andy Mine. That was from Andy Mine.
Oh, thank you, Anima.
Positive Crash Out channel says that's right. Positive Crash Outs is new to me too. Really great supporter, always there. I definitely enjoy um, going over to her channel too. Solomon says, I'm about to find out if they did the dirty. He about to go watch it. He nosy. Uh,
Look, she ended up very sad. Okay.
Coco says, okay. And then Jerry says, please engage with your audience and how I get into the YouTube boot camp is a good thing. It gets lots of opportunities, boot camp tickets to games and different stuff. I don't even know what that is. Journey in my life. I would love to find out more about it though, for sure. If you're still in here, I would love to find out. I know you said you were at work. Yoli says, Yo says, laughing out loud. She's laughing. Crash out challenge. They laughing at Solomon crazy, but I know they are. I ain't waste no time. I just served some eviction notices. Damo says, I ain't
Demo.
waste no time. I just served some eviction notices and went through the first wave of cutting ties with some channels. Appreciate the information, Fatima.
I'm telling you, you will see. You would, man. You be like, man, I don't even know who this is. Who you?
He said, I'm gonna do it right now while I'm on this right now. I'm gonna do it right now.
Like, man, I've been doing this for 2 hours.
Wow, Damo. Let me know. You gotta definitely do a live to talk about that. Um, so my foolishness counts as engagement. Yes, Solomon, your foolishness
Yeah.
counts as engagement. Solomon is so funny, but he is very engaging. He is actually um he's came out here and he's connected with everyone and he is always everywhere.
Mhm.
I probably can't go to a live and Solomon's not there. You know what I'm saying? Like, or
Mo-
I go to somebody's page and there's a comment right there from Solomon. Like he is engaged. He's a truck driver, and I just saw him with Slim Jim Longfoot. Them on the road. He was in Atlanta and he connected with them and they went on the truck ride together.
okay.
Like, yeah, like I mean that's so cool. You know what I'm saying? Like that's awesome.
Yeah.
Um,
I
oh, the
just saw.
panel is at 6:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today. All right. And then Andy Mine says, yes, Fatima dropping knowledge. 100% over here dropping knowledge. That's why I wanted to come up here. Anytime
Yeah.
I start my live, y'all, I start my live with it automatically saying that I'm going to have a guest. Then I text myself the link to my own text to me. And then
Mhm.
so if I have somebody that want to come up and I got a way to connect with them, like I do Fatima, because we connect personally, I
Yeah.
just sent it to her so she could come on. But if I don't, and you got an Instagram or anything like that, I can go right over to Instagram, drop it in the messenger, you could come on. Just like that.
Right.
Um Coco, I got a question for you. She said, how long have you been doing YouTube, Fatima?
Um. What the was it March? Was it a year that I've actually? I've always had the YouTube channel, but actually doing the content. I think March was a year, I believe.
March was a year.
You have to go back to look at my first video, but not long. Not
Mm-hmm.
not long, Queen. But
Yeah.
at the time, I've come a long ways within that year. Get into the 1,000 subscribers, get into the first tier of monetization,
Oh yeah.
and the brink of the full monetization. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah. Because you know what, I didn't. You know what, I didn't understand. Because you were saying that you would lose. I was like, how's she losing? Because I'm thinking you haven't been a year yet, and I'm like, how's she losing hours? And I
you
get it now. So because you fighting against time right now.
time those videos that I had those watch hours, I they drop off. Those hours no longer count. So that's why I'm
Wow.
trying my best to get to that 4,000 so I can breathe a little bit.
Yeah, and you know what else is amazing is um listen to what she's saying. Like if you can, that's why you work hard in your first year. I
Mhm.
mean, you got to continue to work hard, but at least if you get that work ethic up, you will know what you need to do, and you won't slide back because she's giving you the heads up right now that your them hours about to go bye bye if you don't, monetize yourself in that first year. So I'm gonna say I learned from people like Fatima, like Zoe, like Amisha, Creative Living. Everybody's fighting against time now. You know what I'm saying? They're fighting against time. So I was like, oh no, I don't want that to happen to me. I mean, I think in essence that would drive me absolutely batty. So I can feel you on that, right? So I said,
Yeah,
well, I'm gonna work. I said, you know what? When I didn't even have the subscribers, I said I'm working on these watch hours right now.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
even
You
care.
did well, and I Queen will tell you. I told her from the get go, if I just had just a little bit of her personality, I would be sitting up high. But I don't have it, And then I'm even more proud of myself, Queen, because this what I'm doing is nothing what my platform is really about. My platform won't even come into fruition until I'm in Ghana. So
Yeah.
you know, I've just been really hustling it out here,
Yeah.
and it's working for me. But what I mean by that, guys, my bringing you all to Ghana, showing you all the lifestyle over there, how you can relocate, how you can have businesses, how you the just getting you back to the motherland. That's really what.
Yes.
But I can't do that because I'm not there yet. So I have just been coming up with stuff just to keep it going. And to my surprise, I did get to the first. I got my subscribers. I think I'm on my way close to 2,000. Um, and then I did get my over 3,000 watch hours, but without even my platform being what it's supposed to be. So,
Yeah.
and of
And
course
so
with
it's but it's gonna grow in a different direction as soon as you shift that, and it's gonna be beautiful because people that's things that people are looking for. Like I want to know how to live in a different country or have a second place to live in another country because I'm not even I'm on that spectrum, but I'm not, and I look at that stuff all the time. Um,
and
I'm
then to
connected to Super Shorty, and I watch all of their content. Him and oh my god,
sincerely Michelle,
what's Super Shorty boo name? I know they not supposed to be boo, but
here's a babe,
kids
here's a
are
babe.
back.
Oh,
I was like, why
that's
they faking the funk? Why they faking the funk over
her.
there? They
Yeah.
faking the funk. I'm like, y'all not even convincing. Kids are babe. Yeah, so I mean, I watch them. I watch them. I mean, because first of all, it's entertaining the things that they do on there. And I can see you doing that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I'm motivated. I mean, she went over there, Kenza Babe, started right there in Florida. Um, Went over there, connected with Super Shoddy. Now she's helping selling land. They got their crew building houses. You think
I
I
saw
can't do
that. I saw that. I saw it. I saw it.
the same thing? Believe me. Believe me.
Yeah. Yep, and it's more than enough for everybody. That's people think things get saturated. It don't get saturated. And you just
Because
you just got to you got to put your spin on it. And that's what
their
it is on YouTube too. So,
their area is 4 or 5 hours away, so there would be no type of infringing on what they're doing. They up into a different territory.
mm, yeah. So that's what's up. That's what's up. I can't wait. So y'all know it's about to get interesting. I mean, it ain't
Gonna
that
be
far away. That's not far at all. I mean, we in June basically, you know.
hello.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's still May, but it's almost June. Solomon's project talking about I've been on YouTube since 1965. I believe it. You running in about 100, ain't you? Um, then Cozy says, I wish I would have known all this when I started a year and a half ago. I know that's right, sis. It's so much. It is so much. It's so much. You learn something every day. Like even with that shorts, my shorts disappearing, the views. What the heck? What? Oh, I ain't gonna start on that again. Oh my God. I get on the train every now and then, the 4 train in the Bronx. Solomon,
Oh,
stop.
okay.
I'm the same way, Queen. I wish I knew what you was talking about, Damo, but I'm glad you're the same way, brother. Um, oh, Yo Yo said I am too. So I wish I knew what y'all was talking about. Because I'm so far behind. What?
Yeah.
My lives are 38 hours long. Okay. That's what's up. But you only get credit for the 12 hours, right? Did you know that? You could do it for 50 hours if you want, but you in the one sitting, and you only gonna get 12 hours. And if they can't after 12 hours, that's they can't only archive up to 12 hours. If after those
They
12 hours, right,
they're
after
only
those
gonna
12, and if they can't archive it because you did it for so long, then you don't get none of the watch hours.
so it's best to cut it off at 11 hours and 54 seconds.
Yeah, yeah. I definitely always turn mine off at 11 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, 11 and a half. I never really go. I don't even tap into 12 because I don't want them tripping on me. You see how YouTube's tripping, right? Um, so when I do a restream, I tap it off at about 11 hours or less. I
Yeah.
watched one of those yesterday, Fatima. I don't know what she watched yesterday. That's Tales by Shanzay. She said I watched one of those yesterday. Oh my God, I'm so far behind. Yes, that's 20 minutes. Woo. Okay, I don't know. I am the same way. If I have time, I watch your full video. Okay, so they talking about when we was watching. Okay, I got it. I might come back
Right.
there and finish what you watched. Okay, so I'm way behind because I said that a long time ago. Yep, I do. I do that. I watch the shortest ones and maybe a short, and I'll definitely save it and come back for later. Save and come back for later. Even I do the save watch for later on a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
I might save and watch for later. If you pop up in my algorithm and I tap on your thing, it still help your click through rate, even though you don't watch the whole video. It helps your click through rate knowing that I came to your video. If I watch it longer than 30 seconds, it does count as a view. It does kind of penalize you though if I don't finish the video, but I do save it to watch for later and I come back and I finish it.
Okay.
Um, I'm focusing on making my videos no longer than 30 minutes. Okay. Demo Fire and congratulations. I don't know what we're congratulating for besides going live, because that's hard for me. What do you recommend to get those watch hours up? Restream.
Yeah.
Restream, Coco. Restream. Put your do one of your videos that you're talking about you do for 30 minutes and don't premiere it through Restream and let it play and let it play for that 12 hours and just let it play and engage if you can during the stream right there, you know, like when people come in, engage with them right there. I Restream. That's my recommendation for sure. Wow, you on your way, sis, for both of you. Shanzay says that.
Okay.
I
Thank you.
got 1 million watch hours all from me. Solomon, shut up. Oh my God. You see,
Okay,
he is a
Solomon.
clown. Andy Mon says, rooted. Oh, rooted in the house. Hey, Auntie and Queen and chat. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday.
Rooted, rooted, rooted. Travel for you too. Peace and love. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. I'm so sorry I'm so far behind. Rooted, rooted, rooted. Yo, yo. Watching, watching, watching. Extremely important. Yes. Solomon's Project. Wow. All the subscribers in all the world, all 7 billion. Yeah, that's my new goal. Well, go for it, Solomon. You spoke it. It shall be. Um, and hey, Rooted from Coco, 5Gs, Andy Mon, hey, Rooted. Message was held for review, hidden by Yoli, view, deleted message. I'm trying to attract people that want to watch my dirty shorts. Oh
Oh.
my God, Solomon, stop. You see, Yo-Yo don't play. Yo-Yo didn't put Solomon in confinement. She like, uh-uh, uh-uh, uh-uh. Yo-Yo is not playing with you, Solomon. You getting in trouble over here. I came for the garden, but I stay because I support you. Taylor, thank you so much because it's my channel is all of that. The reason I do the garden is because of who I am and how I operate. I want everything in my life to be as natural as possible. So my garden is part of that. And
Right.
also, so everything I do kind of surrounds around my whole entire channel. If you pay attention to it, my channel encapsulates itself very well. And I'm not saying it because it's my channel, but if you pay attention, I have one part that's is separate from the other. The collab and grow is separate from everything else. But my collective build is part of what I do on my channel. My juicing, my vegan meals, my exercising, my new vlogs that I do talking about my peace of mind and what I do for peace and how I get peace. If you look at my shorts, they all encapsulate that. The most recent thing I did was my 1K. I mean, and that's me celebrating 1K, right?
Right.
But my garden is my garden because I want to grow my own groceries. I want to grow my own food. This is what I eat. I only eat vegetables. I don't eat meat. So
Right.
why not grow my own food, right? I eat fruits and vegetables. That's what I eat. So that's why I'm glad you're here for the garden. But definitely, I'm glad you love it over here enough to stay. But thank you for saying that, because you know what that says to me is she look what she came for.
That's a supporter. That's what it
She's
says
right.
to.
She's supporting, but you have to
Yes.
pay attention to what she's saying, right?
Mhm.
She
She's
came for
safe.
this garden, so that means that I got somebody here that like the gardening. I need to be making sure I get enough content out here that supports this garden. I also
Right.
need to be making sure that I got those people. I had 3 or 4 people saying like, "What happened?"
Oh. Okay. Gotcha.
I used to know that on the weekends when I would be, Fridays and Saturdays, and I would do up enough content. But now I'm on E, so it does. So I would have to do a whole bunch to get to that again. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's a whole nother thing in itself. All right. So I use the comment section to communicate with others that are commenting. Okay. Simply Alana, yes, lives are challenge. It's a challenge. I misspelled a word. I wanted to correct it. Oh, you
Me.
okay, Miss Attorney. That's Miss Attorney there. She ain't she really articulate. She gonna be about her spelling. I know that's right, sis. T's Journey, welcome in. If I didn't miss you, that's real talk. Yes, 100% positive crash outs. Let's see. Simply Alana, I agree. It expands the community and it helps you reach people who resonate with you and your interests. I hope I'm understanding that you responded to something we said earlier. Let me see how far down. Ooh, it's a long way. Oh my God. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, Coach Mean, peace and love. Welcome to the live. Oh my gosh. I'm acting like you on this live today because you be way back there. And I'll be sitting there on the chat like this, like she gonna say what I said in just a minute. She gonna get to it in a minute.
Okay.
She said, "Hey, Coach Queen and Fatima, T's
Hey.
Journey at work. Oh, you on the plantation? Hey, T's, peace and love, sis. Okay, they speaking. All right. Solomon says 15 friends. Mine either. Five
I have like
G's. Hey. 5 G's. Hey, rooted. Okay. I thought that was dope, Solomon and Slim live. Yes, that was dope. Positive Crash House. I absolutely love that. Latoya Williams, welcome to the live. Hey, sis, how you doing? Sorry for the late acknowledgement. Rafaela, welcome to the live. Oh my gosh, I miss so many people. Oh, Rafaela. Now you know I tell you to speak English over here. I don't know what that say. Okay. And it ain't got my translate ain't up there. Let me see what it say. It ain't got no translate up there. Anybody can translate that? Rafaela, you gonna get blocked. You gonna come over here and speak in English.
I see Chip is in the house.
Oh, Solomon, speaking her language. Let's go. Homero says it's an alligator behind you. I know it ain't no alligator behind me. He must be talking about you because you're the only one out in nature.
In these swamps.
Yeah.
Talk
I was
about.
blessed to meet Vegan Kings, and he has helped me so much. I'm early on. Yes, absolutely. Vegan Kings is the deal. I love me
Yeah.
some Vegan Kings. Absolutely. Um, it's a roller coaster after a year on YouTube. Work on watch hours. First subscribers will come. Absolutely. I say it all the
Great
time.
advice. Great advice.
Solomon, thank you for speaking to Rafaela in her language because I don't know what she's saying. I hear you wrote it. I was working on subscribers because I didn't know all of this when I started. Now I have to get watch hours. I had 2,000 and now I'm down to 878.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Coco. I know that hurt, especially you didn't even know that was coming. I'm so
Mm,
sorry. Sis, you know what? Send me an email with your phone number. I'm gonna help you out. Send me a way to contact you where we can just physically talk. Yeah, I know
mm.
you already got my email. Coco coming on to the platform. She will be interviewed on June 7th. Everybody, everybody. I got Pitt's Life coming up on the 29th next week. I have give me a minute, I'll think of it on top of my head. Can't think of it right this second. Matter of fact, my book right
Yeah,
here.
it hurts to lose those hours because when
It
you remember
does.
when I came up to my first year, the first year I lost those 300. So just imagine if I still had those 300, I would be sitting at just needing 100 watch hours for full monetization.
Yes.
So you don't forget, you don't when they do that top, you don't forget it hurts.
Yes. Oh yeah, Coco. If you can put your stuff into a playlist, that does help. It helps people be able to watch your content, and without having to, for it to stop, they could just, let it play. Especially something they can listen to. They can listen to it for sure because that works. Thank you about. I'm about to go be trying to lose some weight from your channel, Rooted, along with Queen, and I'm scared to go over to Coach's Mean Ring.
Who said that? Who said that?
Coco.
Coco. Why you scared of Coach?
She said, I'm scared to go to Coach Mean Ring. Oh. Coco, did you see my latest video with Coach in my ear? Did you see it, Fatima?
I did it. I
Wait till you
haven't.
see. You gonna you gonna crack up. You gonna
Crack
crack
up.
up. I thank you for all this knowledge. I've been doing this for about a month. I truly appreciate it. Positive Crash Outs channel. Absolutely, sis. Absolutely. You two do be tripping. Absolutely, Coco. They do. Um, keep those hearts going. Thank you, Coco. Coco be over there popping them hearts out.
Mhm.
It's called Restream. Restream. And I got the video on my channel under small content creators
Most.
playlist. And just go to Restream. I think it says how to use Restream, the tutorial, something like that. Um, yes, I want to know too, Cozy. Okay. Yep. Go positive crash outs. Go to that playlist. It's a lot of stuff in there too. Positive crash outs under the small YouTube content creators section because I used to do a whole. That's what I'm telling you. I had to get away from that because I started looking like I was a YouTube connoisseur, and I was not. But I had a whole section, so that's what I used to do. I used to do the health and wellness of your YouTube channel, sharing things that I came across that I thought would help the people that were on the same kind of journey like myself. So that's what I was doing, and that's why I have that playlist. But I had I stopped it, so I just I'll throw this live in there though for sure because this right here this dropping some nuggets here today with Fatima. Thank you, sis. I appreciate that for sure.
Like I
Chip,
say,
Chip,
chop.
hi, Chip. I'm so far behind. Chip,
Hey,
peace
Chin.
and love, peace and love. Salute. We're great over here. I got distracted while watching, accidentally dropped my Jerry curl juice in my coffee. Who you think that
Oh.
is? Solomon. That freeze looked wild. The way them store shelves set up, everyone need a garden. You see what I'm saying, yo yo? What the heck? I missed it when Coach came in. I did too. Ellie.
See?
Yeah, Elle's Endeavors. I call her Ellie. I thought it's Ellie's Endeavors.
think it's L's though, right?
L's.
I don't.
Is it L's or Ellie's? We're gonna find out.
I,
Um, Coach means stretch them out. Yes. She be ooh. And she always want me to come on Thursdays. Y'all know y'all. It's a trick. Don't do it. It's a trick.
Coach third.
And then she in here talking about I don't bite. She talking about don't be scared, Coco.
Third.
No, Solomon did talk about child. I can't with him. I will not. I have a playlist set up. I'm coming over. I'm sorry, I don't have my glasses on, y'all. I'm coming over those channels. I have a few days off. Okay. Oh, Coco, I'm so happy you have some days off. That
That's good.
plantation, I swear. Oh, Coach, I caught up, and Coach talking about Thursday is fun.
She laughing too.
She lying. She lying and she laughing. You see how she come
Oh,
on? Come on back, Queen. Just like make that your day. Cause I said I'm gonna do 1 or 2 days a week with her. I'm gonna have to make that sacrifice. I'm gonna do 1 or 2 days with her. But I like Mondays, but I like Mondays. I don't
got you,
know.
got you.
I like Mondays. I really, I done did all 4 days that she offer. And
Mhm.
Thursday, no, and 2 Thursdays, 2 different Thursdays, and they still made me feel the same way. So it wasn't like it was the first one; it was both of them. So yeah,
Got you.
yeah, Coach. No, no, no. Okay, with all the information I've gotten today, I think I might be able to make a comeback. Yes, you will. I ain't gonna give up. I put too much work in there and in here, and my kids won't let me give up either. I know that's right. All it is body weight exercises. You ever seen this body? Then we'll talk
Beautiful.
about the body weight. Okay, okay, yeah.
But yeah,
This is
Queen, I've been just like you've been noticing me getting into my solitude because I was finding that I just wasn't hearing answers. You know what I'm saying? Or like my creativity had just wasn't nothing was coming through. I was like, okay, how can I motivate this channel more? So I was telling on my live on tomorrow, I'm going to actually be putting out a list, a timeline, show who and how long I'm supporting people. You know, for example, let's say if you're on my timeline tomorrow, I may say from 9 till 10, Queen Alchemy's channel. That's what I was watching. You got me.
oh, okay.
Going to be putting it in black and white. You're going to see what my day looked like, you know. And that's just on one of my devices. The other device I will be using to view other content. And so when you see that post that I put at Queen's Alchemy, oh wow, Fatima was on my channel for a whole hour. Guess what? That's gonna psychologically make you say, "Oh, I need to go support Fatima for at least an hour." That's my thinking.
Thought process, exactly.
That's
And you
my
know what?
process.
I'm gonna tell you, it does. Um, when you see, and that's what makes me do what I do. So I think it is a psychologically sound thought process that you have because I just told you what I do. When I see somebody just that came over, watched my stuff, I instantly be like, oh, I need to go over there and watch their content. And
So
so it's like it's psychological in itself.
when you see, okay, well, she has here on her, she was at my channel for 1 hour, and then you go back over and see my latest video is 27 minutes. You might be more inclined to say, well, she already gave me an hour. I can give her that 27 minutes. You got me.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
It
That
kind of,
video is right. Yep. That makes sense. Well,
yeah,
it makes sense to those it makes sense to.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Because for me, that's how I think. That's how I do. I mean, that's what I do. And
Right.
and so sometimes when people be like, I haven't seen you, that means I haven't really seen you either. Do that make sense?
Yes, yes. That's but I just think that it's gonna hold me accountable. And then it's also going to be in black and white. It's not gonna show all of the support that I did that day, but it's gonna show the dedicated support that I did that day. Now it's gonna be other people that I go to that have the little 5, 6 minute. I have two devices. I'm device, and they're gonna see that too because they're gonna see me engaged as well. So and then this way I can kind of keep up with how much activity support I'm showing, and then that's going to, like I say, hopefully make everybody else be more inclined to support too. Because I'm watching content times 12, 13 hours a day, and I'm just feeling like seeing that.
Excuse me. Now that you say that you're doing that, I'm actually excuse me. I'm actually banana.
Go ahead, sis.
I'm actually getting ready to I'm putting together a new schedule that actually will I'm putting it together and testing it out throughout the end of this month.
Mm-hmm.
But I really wanted to go in effect come June 1. But my schedule will be for me how I release my content, how I show up on lives. I mean, like a schedule, because then that keeps it more uniform and then I don't miss anything. But I'm also going to have a time where it's set for me to respond to my messages. What I get that way at the same time, that same time is dedicated to me going to other channels. You get what I'm
Right.
saying? And supporting
Right.
all of that.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I think people, if you can come to my channel and see my post every day, and you see, okay, that's her timeline right there. That's who she's supporting. Um, that's just going to be for the ones that I'm doing. I plan to do the ones that on there. That's going to be who I'm watching for that hour. The other people, like I say, I still will be watching the other smaller, views as well. But it'll give people a chance to see, okay, this is why she haven't been back on my channel a while. This she's supporting this many people. You got me.
Right.
It'll kind of let people see, okay, that's why it takes a minute sometimes to rotate back around.
What happened?
I What happened?
Oh, there it go. You back.
I'm back. Yeah, I froze.
Hey. Oh, Taylor was already in here.
It's also, since we got a little quiet time. Chef Hit Dice and G2 Country Girl. They're having a cook off or cook. They're cooking at 5:30.
All right.
Okay, standard time.
What time? What? Whose time?
Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
Five
Okay. Turn that on.
thirty.
I'll have to turn that on because I got my bowl. Ooh, this is my lunch and my dinner probably.
Eat
But
up. Eat up.
I have to turn that on. But I gotta get ready for my live. Coach, you ready? Did you get your email?
Your live is what time?
6:22 p.m. Eastern
PM.
Standard.
Blah, blah, blah. Who are you collabing with?
It's the collective bill, so it's gonna be rooted. Coach, Lala, Stephanie, 76 Journey,
Okay,
Just Danielle, Coach Sherry.
gotcha,
Mm-hmm. So it's my health collab.
gotcha, gotcha,
Mm-hmm.
gotcha.
I do it once a month. Oh, this is
Okay,
so good. Y'all want some?
it look good. Help.
It's got my bananas in there.
Mm,
This base is delicious. Y'all see me eating a smoothie in a heartbeat.
So that looks like you got some nuts in there too, don't you?
Granola.
Granola. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I wish I had some walnuts. I put some walnuts in it, but I ain't had
Mm.
none. Um, who said it'll change your life? Wait a minute. Look, coach still trying. Don't be trying to convince everybody coming to that class. You know you be healing everybody. No, I'm just kidding, y'all. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Coach Norene class is very, very good. If I actually had the time. You have to understand, her class runs at the same time I'm at work. When I did her class that she did her giveaway on, because she did a giveaway for her 1,000 subscribers to everybody who said that they wanted to be entered into the, they, like, do you want to be entered into the drawing for, the prize? They didn't even know what the prize was. Everybody's like, me. And then she was like, okay, well, I'm gonna do the drawing. She said, you want to know how I'm gonna decide who gets it? And they was like, everybody like, yeah. She was like, you get a class. You get a class. You get a workout class. You get a workout class. A whole week.
That was a good one. That was
Yes,
good.
I loved it. I loved it. And so I was geeked though. And so I did PTO for a whole week to get off work early to do it. So that's why I'm saying it's not that easy because my PTO don't pile up that fast.
Right.
For me to be able to take off. But I mean, if my hours allotted it, I would be enrolled in her class. I just would because I'm letting y'all know I talk a lot of crap. Uh, but Thursday I'm not lying about Thursdays though. But I do talk a lot of I talk a lot of crap. But her class is all that. And when you're done with it, you feel great. Like your muscles is awake, your body is awake. You're like, oh, dang, I didn't even know that it was a muscle there, like in that particular place.
Okay.
I know you be over there working it out. I don't know if y'all know, but Fatima be over there really working it out. She just I call her the squat queen.
Can't do well. I had the surgery, so I'm still
Yeah.
healing from that. They said 8 weeks. Um, but I still the doctor told me no. Still healing, sis. So but I'm okay. I've been doing my heels. I've been doing my yard work and everything. But when I do 5 squats, I still feel that tenderness up in there. So
Mm-mm. Don't mess with
yeah,
it. Let it heal.
let it heal. I ain't in a
Mm-hmm.
rush to go back to the doctor or nothing.
Mm-mm. No, don't give them no reasons. Don't give them no reason for you to have to show up.
Look, you done
Mm-mm.
been up in there one time. You ain't got to go back.
Look, can you see the messages? Coach sent you a message.
What she say? I love. Wait. What coach say? I love you, queens. Keep them hearts going. Fatima, when you come into the Coach, do you see Coach? Coach be doing push-ups with her toes, guys. She be on her toes doing push. How the heck no? I do girl push-ups. No. I don't.
Lily.
I have no upper body strength. Hey, Lily. I have no upper body strength.
Coach, she said you be doing push-ups with your toes. Heck
You know,
no.
and when she finished, she'll be saying, I'm just sitting here thinking.
She said you can do it on your knees. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you, upper body strength is not my friend either. But I will
I ain't got
say, the more you do it, because even within a week's time of her having me like with the weights,
yeah,
I used to complain about how heavy my grandson was and how it felt like I was lifting like a brick because they babies they don't they not lifted they not lightening themselves up for you to pick them up, so they just solid, they like just kind of like dead weight, so you picking them
yeah.
up. I'm like, and I'm doing like this to get them out the seat, And I had told her that. I was like, dang, it was so hard. It's so hard for me to. She's like, your upper body strength. So literally a week working with her, and I got my grandson that weekend. I was like, I almost picked him up so easily that I almost probably dumped him off the doggone chair. I was like, oh shoot. So in a week's time, it was a difference. You get what I'm saying? Like it was a difference. It definitely was, because my upper body strength is garbage. Garbage.
Queen, and she was in the live, and I kept saying my knees was hurt, and she was like, you need to spread your legs more. And girl, when I spread my legs, you should see me going down. I said, I hope YouTube don't erase this one, because it was like, girl, it made the world of a difference. Them hips was going down and up and down and up.
It says you have to work on the upper body. We are weak in our arms. Yes, we are very weak in our arms. I'm very weak. All through here, like when I can start to move myself, that's a lot. And I think that's the most part when you have us doing those like walk out and come back up. I know y'all have seen her do that too on her shorts when she be walking out and she come back up. She walk out, she come back up. Oh, that take upper body strength too. That take a lot of upper body strength. And I
Queen,
thought,
you want to somebody else want to come up, because I'm on 5% with mine.
okay. Well, no, you can go ahead, sis. I'm gonna be wrapping this up anyway, because I'm project. I got to get myself together for my upcoming thing, and I need to do my work for my other stuff. I got to do some admin work anyway.
Okay. That's on my list of, like I say, that I'm gonna post tomorrow. And those people that I post, you will be getting a guaranteed 1 hour watch. And I'm just gonna keep on going down, because you get the notification when that I put you on the post, right? That's on the
When you hit at whoever.
Yep.
Now, do you always get it?
Not always, but I understand.
Because Jay posted 2 days ago. I just happened to be on her channel watching her interview yesterday, and the thing shifted up, and I saw something that said, congratulations to Queen and her 1K. She did a whole picture and everything of me with the 1K monetized. I was like, and I never even saw it.
Yeah.
I never got a notification of it or anything.
Okay.
Then I saw one that Elevator did, and then I was like, oh my God. So yeah, maybe sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't.
Okay.
But I definitely was tagged in both of those, so I didn't actually see it. So here, Solomon. Here you go. Here you go.
But everybody, it was nice seeing you all today. I appreciate you all.
Peace and love,
Queen.
sis.
Love to you too. Shalom, shalom.
Thank you so much for coming up here and sharing that knowledge with us. Did you hear what oh, not you. You can go ahead. I'm gonna ask them.
Bye everybody.
Peace. If y'all didn't hear what Fatima said earlier on this live, the reason she came up here was talking about how she was cleaning house. Then definitely y'all make sure y'all tap into the replay on this, because that was actually the meat and potatoes that we really needed. But the reason that I started this live was because I was losing views on my. Matter of fact, let's pull that up, y'all, before I get off here. Let's see where it's at before we hang up on here. That's what I was going to do. Let's see where we are on that short. That short had 398 views, and then it went down to 290 views, which is crazy. So give me a second. Oh, guess what it say? It say promote this short. I've never seen that before. They want me to promote this short. Is that why they did it? Anybody? Anybody? Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! It says, let me see how many. I don't know how to see how much I got. Oh, there you go. Oh, it's still at 290 views, but it was at 398 5 hours ago. Let's go! That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. And they probably gonna flag this for the music playing in the background. They're gonna flag this video. So I'm gonna have to erase that part of the video off of here in order for it not to be flagged. Cool in the Gang. I started to do it without no music, but I was like, they ain't take my views. I don't believe that. But I started not to do it without any music, just actually have my voice. But I was like, it's a celebration. Did you get your here, Solomon? Okay, let me get a banana too. Okay. Yes. Everybody's saying thank you, Fatima. If you still in the background, I'll be cleaning house too. This is gonna be part of my. This is definitely gonna be part of my revamp of my channel and getting things back in tap in order. So I'm going to be dedicating, like I said, time to support my supporters, where we support each other, to show support. We're getting to a point where our channels are getting larger. We're getting more comments, more activity, and we may not have time to just automatically go back and respond to each one of those without sounding like a broken record and not customizing it to what the person has said. You know, you can always say, "Oh, thanks, sis. Thanks, hun. Thanks, love." But that's like a broken record, right? Because you can look and see that you just said that to the person before you, right? But I like to customize it to what the person has actually said or what they're commenting on. I want them to feel heard. I don't want them to think that I've just sat up there and just given them some type of general response or even the automated generated response. Sometimes I do use those, but some of them times they sound just like me though. So with that being said, I use it. But yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'll have my whole week planned out. I may even revamp. I'm thinking about revamping the days that I actually offer the collab and grow, because again, I don't want that to be the biggest part of my channel, but I definitely want it to continue to be a part of the channel. And right now I'm dedicating 3 days to that a week, but that also gives me that my watch hours. But I figured I would supplement that with something else to go live with. Um, that's in the works. I literally have a whole outline. And I mean, if you think about it, if you put a business plan together on how you're going to run your business, if you look at YouTube as a business and you look at and you put a business plan together and you work that plan and then let that plan, rework it and rework it and rework it to the, and you can see the numbers is going to tell you whether it's working or not, right? You can look at the analytics, going to tell you if it's working. You know, you get to a certain point, you just need to step your game up. You got to move it. You got to move differently, right? And I want to be showing enough value in what I put out that it makes a difference. When I do ask people to join my memberships, when I'm providing information, I want people to feel not obligated, but feel like that it's something that they're gonna get some value from. That's make them want to support. I want that to be the case. I don't want it to be feel like anybody feels obligated to do it, or anybody be like, oh, I did it because that's that I just want to, that's my girl, or I really like Queen, so I did it. I want it to be something more than that. You liked that suggestion? What suggestion? Oh, it's delicious. I think we're gonna have to school people. Yeah, I'm getting off here. I think we're gonna have to school people also on we're gonna have to also school people on how to watch our shorts. Because I don't even think people are actually physically watching the shorts. You know? They look at the short and they think they know what it's about and they make a comment and they hit the like button and then they jet. They don't actually physically watch the short. So then it doesn't count as a view. What y'all think about that? I got 10 people on the channel here. What y'all think about that? And coach, if you still in here, have you experienced the shorts views disappearing on you? $6:22. 6:22 Eastern Standard Time. Monique, I don't know. But according to this one, I had 398 views, and now I have 290 views. It says that people are not watching my shorts. This short is 49 seconds long. 49 seconds. Hold on. I'm finna watch it from my other channel. Oh no. It's just me. Mm-mm. You ain't about to get me on the nope, 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 nope. Um, hold on 1 second. All right, I'm gonna see. Hold on. Let me go to Queen's Alchemy. Okay, now it's reading that I got 293. But I had 398, and then I refreshed it and it went to 293. So that's almost 100. That was almost 100 views that was taken from me. And that's crazy, coach, because they told me earlier that it's a message in here. I didn't even go to look. Let me look at the message. Let me go to my YouTube studio. They said it's a message. I don't see the message. And I just lost another subscriber. Like, I don't know I just don't know what is happening, y'all. I don't know what's happening. That's the easiest thing to do, right? Is watch a short. The weird thing is my short started going up, but the bad thing is those are two different streams of watch hours. Yes, it is. Solomon, you so silly. I thought the shorts go out to a larger amount of people. They do. Hey, Coach Sherry, I see you in a little bit, sis. How you doing? They do go out to a larger audience. Maybe they just didn't like the fact that I don't know. I'm just really misunderstood. I don't understand this. Wait a minute, right here. Maybe this is it. Brush up on your policy knowledge. Be in the know about your reuse content policy on the content ID so you can learn to manage your own content. No, 622 sis. 622. 622. 622. 22. 22. They don't let you schedule for 22, so I use 25 as a cushion. 22. 22. Be your original creation. If you borrow content from someone else, you need to change it significantly to make it your own, not be it duplicative or repetitive. Your content should be made for enjoyment or education of viewers rather than the sole purpose of getting views. Our reviews will check your channel and content against our policies since they can check every video. Our reviewers must focus on your channel's main theme, most viewed videos, newest videos, biggest proportion of watch time, videos metadata, including titles, thumbnails, and descriptions, channel's about section. The above just examples of content our reviewers may assess. Note that our reviewers can and may check any other parts of your channel to see whether it fully meets our policies. Okay, good. I'll see you early. Um, it says sometimes I click on the short, it might like 3 times before I even comment. And I agree with you on that because sometimes, hold on one second, y'all. Because sometimes I let it play because sometimes it's a song that I like and it be playing the song. So that's kind of like a trick thing right there. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like a tricky thing. Let me get my tail off here. I have so much I need to do that I am not doing because I wasn't supposed to be on here this long, but I am glad I was because now I got something I'm gonna add to my list. Um, so maybe we've been wrong when we be thinking people would be unsubscribing. We'd be like, oh, people don't unsubscribe. Maybe they do. Just thought about that. But I agree with you, Monique. I do. I let it play all the time. So I'm back, y'all. Okay. So I appreciate all y'all rocking out, especially I know who's left in here. They say I got 7 people. I can see. I know Yo-Yo still here. I know Coach is here. I know Monique is here. Coco and Yo-Yo. I appreciate y'all. I can't wait to see y'all this evening. But let me get off here, make sure all my stuff is set up here on my computer. I have been having issues with StreamYard, and I can't have that happening on my way to the thing. Yes, they do unsubscribe. I know now. I mean, but doggone. What's going on right now where I can't get past 1,000, basically 1,004, because it keep going 1,004, 1,005, 1,008, 1,007, 1,000. It's not back down to 1,006 now. So I don't know. Solomon probably still in here too. But we'll see y'all at 6:22. Thank y'all for hanging out. This video here, if you didn't catch the whole thing, what Fatima and I were talking about, we definitely, I'm sorry for chewing like this, but it's so good. Fatima and I were talking about earlier. Make sure you tap into that. I'm going to save this under the small YouTube content creators tab if you guys want to check that out, especially for you, Positive Crash House. I know you said you wanted to check out some stuff. You're new to YouTube, that'll be a good place to go. I also suggest you check out other people on the tube as well that you're not connected to. They give out advice, but don't all advice is not good advice. Use discernment. Excuse me. And I'll see y'all later, okay? Peace and love. Peace and love. Thank y'all so much. And have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful rest of your day. See y'all at 6:22. Peace and love.